You deserve to have the freedom of a clutter-free space. No matter where you live or what you need to tackle, you can completely transform and declutter any space without spending a penny. I'm so excited to share this transformation with you, and it's super satisfying, so make sure to stick around till the end so that you can see everything that I was able to declutter. It is just so nice to be able to free up space. My goal for this video is to share with you how easy and rewarding it is to declutter and transform your space. There are 3 key points that I want to focus on as you watch today's video. But first, one suggestion I would make when tackling any space: start bringing your items to a fresh space, and as you bring your items out, start sorting them so that you can keep things together and start to assess how much you have. Then decide to start letting go of your stuff that you aren't using and that you haven't used so that you can free up space and easily find and tidy the things that you own that do matter and keep the things that make your life easier. The nice thing about resetting the space and taking everything out is you're able to kind of see exactly what the space started as, and you're able to place things back that you know that you're going to love, that you know that you're going to use, and it makes it a lot easier to let go of the things that just cluttered up the space. Now, I would not suggest tackling an entire room at one time if you don't have the energy for it, or if you haven't been doing this for a while. I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of know exactly how I'm going to tackle this space, and I know exactly where my energy level is at. And don't pull everything out of a place where they are contained if you don't have the energy for it. Just focus on one little portion at a time, and make sure that you are focusing on the places in your home that you actually need to tackle first before going to a place like a storage space in your home, so that you don't add more stress on yourself. Because if it's contained, we're fine. We can deal with that later. Try and focus on the things that you see every day. Be able to let go of those items. And as you begin to build up momentum and be able to build up your decluttering muscles and gain the confidence that you need in your decision-making abilities, is just so rewarding. And if you really need to tackle a space, reach out to a friend or a family member and see if they are willing to come over and help you with your space. You guys could have a friend group where one week you tackle your house, the next week you tackle your friend's house, and another friend's house you could have either you and your friend, or if you have a little friend group, and then you guys can just tackle a space and get it done quickly and efficiently, and just make sure that everybody's on the same page and that the goal is to let go of stuff. So that they don't hinder the progress that you're trying to make, and make sure that you're all trying to attain the same goal. And it's just going to be so helpful to be able to have someone, and it's going to help you stay on task, and then you guys can go get like a smoothie afterwards, and it can be super helpful and beneficial for all y'all. So that's just one of my favorite things. Is it's always funner to do a project that can be very daunting with someone who will be able to kind of pump you up. So that's one of my favorite things to do. A great way to start seeing progress is to add stuff to your declutter pile, help build up momentum, and help keep you motivated. It is so rewarding to see all the stuff that you were able to declutter from your space. So the first thing I found very valuable on my journey to simplify and declutter my belongings enough to where I label myself a minimalist and I've embraced the minimalism lifestyle was when I read the book Boundaries. When I read the book Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. This book was life-changing for me, and I believe that it could be life-changing for you too. I would 100% recommend it. On the cover of the book, it reads, "When to say yes, how to say no to take control of your life." Now, this book is about setting boundaries with your friends, your family, your coworkers, your kids, your spouse, depending on what you need. And I think that some of the concepts can also go and correlate with your stuff. And so when you look at your stuff, realize that you do not need to say yes to everything. There are past hobbies that you will never actually have the energy to do. There are past projects you will never finish. Being able to come to terms with that and realize that you don't have as much energy as you used to, or that you want to spend your energy somewhere else, and being able to let go of those items and not letting your items guilt trip you is super important. Let go of it today, let someone else use it, and don't focus too much on where these items are going to go. Just know that once you get these items out of your home, they can bless someone else, and your home is going to feel so much better not having the excess that you were not even using, and now you have freed up space to be able to organize your items even better, and you can be able to see them and find things a lot easier. It is super important to be able to take control and say no to things that are not in your best interest or the best use of your time. The same thing goes for your items. When you finally decide to say no and get the excess clutter out of your home, you are able to experience freedom. John C. Maxwell said, "Learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best." When you finally prioritize your time, energy, space, a clean home over your stuff, you are able to say no to the clutter and say yes to the freedom that comes from letting go of the clutter in your life. This goes right into my next point. I love the illustration in the book Essentialism, where you have two circles. One has one arrow coming out of it, and the other has multiple arrows. When you have one thing that you have to focus on, you are able to give it all of your energy and focus. When you have two things, you're dividing that energy and focus to two things. When you have 10, 20 things coming out of that, you are not going to be able to give those things your best energy or focus, and you may experience burnout. It is important to realize what is worth your time and energy and let go of the rest. Now, this, with our stuff, is realizing that the stuff that we only have so much energy in the day, and do we really want it to be spent on maintaining the stuff that we own? Especially when we have a ton of excess, it seems to be really easy for the house to turn into chaos. And it is really hard for us to be able to be creative and enjoy being in the space when it feels like it is in pure and utter chaos. When you are sick and tired of the constant state of chaos in your home, make the decision to start. Small improvements each day lead to a big impact. There is an amazing video by Dawn from theminimalists, and she does a video on inventory. And if you are feeling overwhelmed by the amount of stuff in your home, you should. We have more items in our home than we ever have before. We were never meant to have this many items in our home, but yet the media today tells us that we need more and more, that we never have enough. And as soon as you obtain something that you were super excited about and the dopamine wears away, all of a sudden you feel like you need more because you are constantly after that dopamine rush that you get whenever you make a purchase that you feel is going to save your life, that's going to make your life better. And so once you realize that you have to keep track and maintain everything in your home, it makes it a lot easier to let go of stuff that is taking over all of your time, all of your energy, and all of your space. Free up yourself. Be able to let go of the stuff that is not adding to your life whatsoever. When you put your stuff under the light of inventory that you have to take care of, it almost makes it a lot easier to be able to get rid of the excess, because what is going to make it that you have extra time to be able to maintain all of this stuff? I'm not saying to get rid of stuff that you're using. I'm saying to get rid of stuff that you aren't using, stuff that you're saying that you'll keep because someday you may need it. Live in the present moment. It is so important to be able to enjoy the time that you have now, and you don't have to worry about cleaning and maintaining for hours on end, especially with holidays coming up. Get rid of stuff now that you don't need, that you don't intend on using, because you'll be able to free up so much time to be able to spend with your loved ones instead of spending hours on end just making sure that everything's perfect for the time that they come. Get rid of stuff that you didn't use last year. If you still have stuff that's been around for over a year and you haven't used it, but you think you might use it one day, give yourself the freedom to just be able to let go of it and never have to touch that item again. Be able to experience the freedom of having less, not having to maintain these items. I think it is so rewarding to be able to realize that the stuff that we have is supposed to be supporting us and supporting the goals that we have. And if your goals are to be able to have more time to clean less, to be able to spend more time with your kids or your spouse, or to be going on adventures, to be able to have more money to be able to do that, It's super important to realize that when you learn to be content with your life, you spend less money. You do not need to spend money on all of the things, all of the new trends. Save that money for adventures, for experiences that you haven't been able to try. Make a bucket list, get excited. Say, hey, we're going to get rid of these items, and as soon as we do X, Y, and Z, we can do the next thing on our bucket list. We can tackle our bucket list. At the end of your life, which person do you want to be? So there's two people, and this is kind of just what I would envision. So would you rather be, oh my goodness, I was so excited to be able to go and buy the newest fashions, the newest trends, be able to fill up my house with all of these items that I was able to find at the store or garage sales or different things, which I do understand the hobby. It is super fun to be able to find treasures, but also being able to put a limit on that. So would you rather be the person that is so excited that they were able to spend all of their money on stuff? Or would you rather be the person that looks back on their life and says, oh my goodness, I was so excited that I was able to spend my life being able to learn and grow and experience new experiences and be able to grow my talents and grow all of my hobbies and be able to do so much with my life. Because if you realize that being able to spend your money on things that will help you learn and grow and be able to enjoy your life, enjoy new flavors, different foods, enjoy new places and experiences, enjoy something that you've never done before, it gives your life purpose. It gives your life meaning. And I just want to encourage you to think about that and to realize that you only have so many hours in a day. You only have so much money that you're going to earn in this life. And you can always chase your dreams, but what is holding you back? Be able to realize where your money is going, where your energy is going, where your time is going. You only have so much bandwidth in a day, which I absolutely love that. I think the minimal mom coined that little phrase, and I absolutely love it, because when you realize that you only have so much bandwidth and so much energy that you have to go towards maintaining your home, to go out on adventures, to spend with your family, to be able to serve others, you decide what's important to you. So for me, I absolutely love serving others and being able to see the joy on their face when I'm able to transform a space. And I absolutely love transforming the space, and I was able to bless the life of this family. And it was super rewarding in the end of it to be able to say, hey, look, we were able to declutter. I was able to help her realize what she did and did not want. And I encourage you to do the same, to really assess where you want to spend your time, where you want to spend your energy. I hope that you absolutely loved this video and that you were able to get something from it that is going to help you on your journey to be able to declutter and minimize the stuff in your life that is keeping you from the life that you want. And when you realize that, you are able to experience the freedom of less. And here is the massive declutter pile. I am so excited to be able to get all of this stuff out of the house, stuff that will never have to clutter up that space again. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.
For more motivation to take control of your space, watch my decluttering playlist. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. And you can also follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!